Let's begin today's story. It is a tale from ancient times. On the shore of a sea, a guru had established his ashram. Thousands of disciples would come to receive education from him and live with him. The guru had a unique way of imparting knowledge. Initially, he would give teachings to his disciples from a pot filled with wisdom. After that, he would ask his disciples to follow the knowledge and incorporate it into their practical lives. One day, a king arrived at the ashram with his son. He requested the guru to keep his son with him and provide him with education, just like the other disciples. He wanted his son to learn the knowledge in a practical way. The guru agreed and accepted the king's son into the ashram. However, he mentioned that education should be imposed upon him in the same way as the other disciples. He shouldn't feel that he is the son of an emperor, and I request you to kindly bestow knowledge upon him. After listening to the emperor's words, the guru says that knowledge can be acquired in the same way. If you consider yourself superior to others, you will never attain knowledge. If you want to receive knowledge, you must consider yourself equal to others. This is the first rule of acquiring knowledge. Stay assured from today onwards that your son is my responsibility. Saying this, the guru takes the emperor's son to stroll along the seashore. All the disciples of the ashram were observing the emperor. The emperor had brought his son on a chariot, which caught everyone's attention. All the disciples understood that he was a new disciple and the son of the emperor, which was the reason why everyone was attracted to him. The guru was strolling along the seashore with the emperor's son when suddenly he starts crying loudly because the son was only 12 years old when his father left him for his betterment and went away. The child didn't understand anything at that moment. The guru says, "Son, I won't stop you from crying. Today I can wipe your tears, but tomorrow again you will find yourself alone. A person comes into this world alone and leaves alone. The sooner a person understands this, the sooner they embark on the path of knowledge." The guru continues, "Those who learn to be alone, who love themselves, don't regret being alone. Gradually, you will immerse yourself in that environment. In the beginning, you may face difficulties, but after some time, you will assimilate it, and then you will start liking this place, and this place will appear like a magnificent palace to you." The evening had fallen, and on the other side of the sea, the sun had begun to set, spreading its redness across the entire sky. It was a breathtaking sight. With the guru, the disciple returns to the ashram. Even in the guru's eyes, the disciple could see a profound peace. When we see such tranquility in the eyes of the guru during solitude, our hearts become filled with joy. Our minds become completely pure. The son of the emperor arrives for dinner in the evening. The other disciples of the ashram also gathered around him because they all knew that he was the son of an emperor. They believed that befriending him would bring them many benefits. With this thought in mind, the other children of the ashram welcomed and surrounded him. However, there were a few children who understood the importance of solitude and did not approach the son of the emperor. They were focused on having their dinner. After some time, all the disciples of the ashram, including the son of the emperor, developed a friendship. He started going out with them and spending more time with them. As he was the son of the emperor, he enjoyed all facilities around him and was always surrounded by many servants when he was in the palace. By seeing so many friends around him, he adapted the same routine in the ashram also. The guru observed all these events and saw how the son of the emperor had formed friendships with so many companions. He had embraced the same daily routine here as well. The guru knew about all these things, but he wanted to provide a different kind of education. Children cannot be taught knowledge by instructing them, they need to experience it, and only after that do children understand those things. The guru was aware that if he simply told the boy something, he wouldn't understand it. Therefore, he needed to create an experience for the boy, making him realize that it is only by staying alone that he can tap into his own potential. To teach this lesson, one day, the guru took his disciple to a small hill and said to him that his learning was complete, and now he had to spend a night there. After that, the guru would take him to the royal palace the next day. Hearing this, the disciple became very happy because he would return to the royal palace, and he will have all the material comforts and luxuries of servants beside him. The disciple asked the guru, "Why are you leading me on this hill tonight? What final knowledge will I gain from here?" The guru smiled and said, "You have to hide behind the rock here. Every night, an eagle comes here, and you have to carefully observe its every movement and activity. The next day, you have to tell me all the qualities of the eagle. If you can do that, I will send you back to the royal palace. It should be done before morning, and there's one more thing you need to pay attention to. Every day, a shepherd comes here. You have to observe him as well. Pay close attention to the activities of both the eagle during the night and the shepherd during the day. Observe their movements carefully. If you can tell me about both of their activities, I will send you back to the ashram forever. You will be free here, and your knowledge will be complete. I will inform your father that this child is the most knowledgeable child in the ashram." Saying this, the guru returns to the ashram. The disciple waits there behind the rock, standing and eagerly anticipating the arrival of the eagle. After the wait, the eagle comes there with its chicks. The next day, when the shepherd arrives with his flock, he can witness a supernatural phenomenon. The eagle flies in the sky and had hunted a lamb. Seeing this scene, he returns to the ashram and reaches his guru. Before asking anything, he greets the guru and says, "Gurudev, please call all the disciples of the ashram here. I want to tell you all that I have seen." When all the ashram's children gather there, the emperor's son says to everyone, "Till today, I have seen many birds, but the eagle is the most marvelous and unique among all. For example, we have seen a parrot that can talk a lot but can never fly high. On the other hand, an eagle who always remains silent has an extraordinary ability to soar in the sky and has even the capacity to touch the sky. Whenever an eagle targets to hunt, he makes sure he successfully hunts it. Whether the eagle is soaring at great heights or not, its focus remains on its target. No matter how big a storm may come, the eagle's gaze always remains fixed on its goal. It stays steady. This morning, I observed that the eagle didn't target all sheep, but from that crowd, it focused on a lamb to hunt it down. We, too, should focus on one goal like the eagle, keeping our attention on it. No matter how many obstacles come our way, our goal should always be clear. We should show clarity of purpose, even in challenging situations. Another thing is that we should focus our attention on one goal, rather than diverting it to different targets. Complete concentration and focus should be given to a single goal. Instead of dispersing our attention, we should focus on a single goal with complete concentration. Thirdly, what I learned from the eagle is that it never flies with other birds. It always flies in the sky alone. We should also learn this lesson that we should never stay among people with small thinking. In the end, we become like those with whom we associate. Therefore, either stay with people who have a big vision or stay alone. Stay alone because it is only when we are alone that we can understand our own strengths and weaknesses. By knowing our weaknesses, we can overcome them and recognize our true strengths, using them correctly. The fourth lesson we should learn from the eagle is that we should always rise above our limitations. When a storm comes, every bird heads towards its nest, trying to hide itself. But the eagle rises above the storm. He does something extraordinary, breaking his own limits and attempting to soar above the clouds. The winds slap him, the obstacles hit his wings, and the wings become heavy with water and dust, making it difficult for him to see. But still, he continues to fly, rising above the clouds and eventually surpassing the reach of the clouds. He keeps flying until the weather clears. The eagle breaks its boundaries because it never panics with its problems. It doesn't try to protect itself out of fear. Instead, it faces them with a positive mindset. No matter how challenging life becomes, we should confront those situations with a positive attitude, not run away out of fear. Courageous are those who confront the storms rather than run away. We should fight those challenges in life instead of fleeing from them. True bravery lies in facing the storms head-on, but cowards are those who enter their home and sit inside it. The fifth thing we can learn is that an eagle never keeps soft twigs in its nest. Twigs that become soft, he removes it and throws them away. Similarly, no matter how comfortable life may be, an eagle always rises above its laziness and breaks its comfort zone. In life, no matter how comfortable and easygoing it may seem, one should rise above laziness and work hard. Physical effort should be made to break away from the nest's soft twigs. Pick up the soft twigs, throw them away, and today itself, break away from your laziness and study. Challenge yourself every day, face difficulties, and sweat. Confront challenges, fight with difficulties, and then you will see that those same difficulties have made you stronger. Even the king of the jungle, the lion, can be seen creating a pack and hunting, but an eagle always hunts alone because it knows the group gives support but takes away the courage. The lifespan of an eagle is about 70 years, but its body turns old at the age of 40 years. Its nails start to wear out, and its feathers stick to its body. Its body becomes heavy, and in such a condition, hunting becomes difficult. In such situations, it has only two options. Firstly, it can accept its current state, hunger and thirst, or it can become prey to another animal. The second option is to go through a painful transformation and make itself strong once again. But remember, an eagle is an eagle. It is different from others. It chooses the second option. It takes itself to the highest mountain where it pulls out all its feathers with its beak, tearing them apart. Then, on the rock, it beats its claws against it and breaks it, and after that, on this very rock, it breaks the beak by banging hard on it. In this bloody state, he roams around by hiding himself from other animals. For the next 6 months, it goes through this painful ordeal, waiting for the new beak, new feathers, and new claws. Then, it emerges from there, starting its new life, ready to hunt its prey, and it reigns for the next 30 years. That's why, with time, we also have to let go of our old habits and learn something new. We have to change ourselves with time, prepare ourselves, or else we can become someone else's prey. We also have to move forward. After that, the emperor's son, describing the characteristics of the herd, says that crowds always move in groups. They gain courage by moving together, but as soon as they are attacked, they scatter in different directions, and none of them come back to help each other. They leave each other alone. From this, we learn that no matter how many people stand with you, never trust anyone blindly. Trust only yourself, because when the time comes, the crowd will also separate from you without you even realizing it. Bowing to the teacher, the emperor's son said, "Guru, if I have missed any learnings, then please teach me." The guru addressed all the children and said, "Everything that this child has just said to you is correct, but these qualities will only arise in you when you make an effort to be alone. You must have seen that an eagle never stays with another bird, nor does it form a pair with anyone. It flies alone in the sky, and because of flying alone, it knows its strength and weakness." After this, the Guruji concluded his statement and said, "Tonight, I am going to leave the emperor's son in his palace because his training is complete here." Then Guruji holds the emperor's son's hand and leads him towards the palace, while the other children watch from behind. Friends, I hope you have also learned this lesson. And for more such teachings, please do subscribe to our channel and share the video. Thank you. Always stay blissful.